Good afternoon. This is video number 3 of a series of 101 videos that I'm going to do to expand your faith. This back in 1996, I had a transforming moment. I was arguing with a person about abortion. I said, it's just a blob, it's not a person. You're standing up for this abortion stuff and blah, blah, blah. But one night, soon after, maybe a week or so later, I was taking a walk around the neighborhood, and I was taken into a trance. The Lord took me into a place where I pretty much left my body. This is the first time ever in my life, and the last time, that I was ever taken up so far and experienced something that I didn't even know how I even kept my foot on the ground and walked. What happened was I was taken up. I was in a place where there were a bunch of people, spirits. I wasn't shown what it looked like, but I was with a lot of people, a lot of spirits, before they were incarnated, before they had a body on this earth. And we were just enjoying God, His love, His knowledge. There was no sin. There was just enjoyment of one another. But we were all waiting for something. We were waiting to go somewhere. I was waiting to go somewhere. And then there was a joy that took place. There was like a person that we knew the name of left, and they were no longer with us. And another person, they left. They were no longer with us. And there was joy in our hearts. And then it was my turn. And then I was taken away from this place where it was like God's mind or God's heart or God's imagination where He created us. And I was tight inside a really tight, confined spot. And it was the egg. I realized that it was egg. And I was like thinking, how am I going to get out of this? And I heard God's voice in this situation. It says, this is your first struggle in life, to break out of the egg. Use your force. And I broke out of the egg. And I was free. I was so happy that I accomplished something. And then the Lord's with me He was as I was growing. And what I was experiencing is God knitting me together little by little in my mother's womb. I didn't remember anything after that, but I remember that God's presence was with me in the womb of my mother. And so then I came out of my trance. This is, I was a believer at this time, and God was showing me stuff, but it was totally unbiblical to believe that abortion was actually something. And there's pictures, there are videos. If you look them up, I am so happy that someone did this in a laboratory. The moment of conception, you see a flash of light that takes place where the egg has a flash of light. I believe that's our spirit. That's our spirit that leaves God's imagination, where He constructed each one of us in His heart. And we leave that spot, and we're able to enjoy this life and become who God created us to be in this world for whatever purpose and assignment that He gave us to be. If you're thinking about anything odd, that an abortion or somebody that is going to have one, show them this video, because the spirit of the person God created is inside that egg at the moment of conception. There is a spark, there is a flash of light. You have a blessed day, and be healed and be prosperous and multiplied. Amen.